This on my artwork. Waiting. Can't see me because the light is so bright. Right, revamping. I've taken all the fur off this wheel. It's just got some like problems now with texture, so I need to get some paint thinner on it and get that off. Changed this as well. I was feeling the spray paint, which I was not allowed to use, and now I've been allowed. That's by the course. They got sick of me using it, and then I got these two all ready to go. And since my sister left, we've taken over with stuff we need to sort and get out the door. And then this one is going hopefully somewhere, and this one is going somewhere hopefully. We're on a move, so that's... Oh, I'm out of breath. Whew. Oh, had my... Oh my goodness. I should stop eating crisps that upset my stomach apparently. I had my first day today of masters. Crazy first... It was like an induction slash I've got grey paint on this wheel. Yeah, it was an induction day basically, and they were running us through all the modules and a walk around basically, and that was it. Nothing exciting, but I got dressed up and met everybody. Thursday we get to dominate and pick our spaces, but then I'll get to see the other master's students that I know, so I'm like but one of the ladies was not happy. It's not a massive space, and the thing is, not every art student is going to make massive work, but this lady was like, oh, so this whole bay is the studio space? And we're all like, oh yeah, let the rest of us 17 people just cram into the corner. So I can see there being problems. Not with me, because I'm too lazy to fight. I'm just going to let her be. She can have her corner. I'll let everybody else around her do their thing. But it's not fair for her to just walk in and be like, I want this big studio. You're paying the same as everybody else. It smells like spray paint in here. I need to leave. Anybody else's rat just chew their own feet. What's in it? Oh, he's rubbing his face now. He was chewing his foot. He's been after being rudely interrupted. Thanks, microwave. Look at him. Just curls himself up in a little ball. Strange little one. He's not bothered at all. We've got this one in here, shredding the house. We're gonna have a change around of their home soon. So like, this wire basket has newspaper, which newspaper is a bit of an irritating for rats' lungs and the skin. So this whole thing's gonna go, and I'm gonna have a brand new soft bedding in, and then we're gonna change all these out because they've got massive holes in the back, which means that it can damage the metal flooring. So basically I'm gonna buy some brand new ones, and then this basket's leaving, this pipe's coming out, and so are the other pipes because the cage is too heavy for the countertop, and they're gonna be replaced with really fun like ladders and stuff for them to climb on instead. So that should be fun, and this is going because this is a bit knackered, so it should be a whole new adventure. Keeping the huts at some point, because the roofs are getting quite gnawed down, they will need to be replaced. But for now, they're happy. Right, so here's my new studio space. I have this space here, and then this space here. And that's not even English. Oh, I have to be careful then. That is a gift. Here's the space. These are my baymates. Not all moved in yet. It's still like the first week. I just had to kick something. Right, so as I was saying before I was interrupted, basically these photography students decided to use the MA space, and I walked in and they were like, ooh, and I'm like, and they were like, do you want to go in your studio space? And I'm like, yeah, I would like to go in my studio space that you are currently using as a video space. So I had to kick out this group, and I'm only actually here for like maybe 10 minutes, but it's just like I don't want to put stuff away and then watch where I'm putting away the stuff. Yeah, so we have a nice little string curtain here. Apparently that's to block out so people don't look in here, but apparently it's a great way to let people in. Right, so I'm currently editing the video. It's only been, you know, being made for the past 2 weeks, but I have an exciting venture which I'm gonna do today, and I need space, so I've got to make space to film. So basically the MA space is restricted to MA students because it's our studios, and photography students have their own studios and they're not allowed to use our space to film because that's not their designated area. So we have had to kick out quite a few photography students who seem to think that the space, because it used to be a partnered space, is still a partnered space, and it's not. It's just an MA fine art, not a photography space for videoing. It is a working studio. Even if nobody's in it, they have to respect that we will come in and use our spaces. So yeah, that's my update. Don't mind the messy hair. This is, you know, my editing look before I do other stuff, which you'll see, hopefully, before next week, not next year. So, this is the rest of the studios. There'll be a wall put in here, and then a wall put over there, I believe, unless they've changed their mind. Nice big open space. In my space again. I made terrible paintings. My bear, and then my wheel painting's back because it needs to go to the curve for the Love Art exhibition, so it's currently here until tomorrow, and then I've got 2 other pieces to bring it and ship across there. It's so much work. I got so much written work to do. It's one of those where it's not a lot, but the longer I leave it, the more it is. Don't do that to yourself, kids. So I was packing up for the Love Art exhibition and getting extremely dizzy. I don't mind my makeup not matching. It is my winter makeup. I don't currently have a summer one that matches my face. I know. I feel so dizzy right now. It's kind of like last year. I was doing this exact same thing, but for the Death Art exhibition. And this year, you remember you're an asthmatic and you shouldn't be running around without an inhaler. Okay. Basically, I only have masking tape in the studio because I'm a numpty and I forgot my sellotape, and I'm having to masking tape this. It's also trying to rain outside, so wish me luck. But yeah, it's all wrapped up and I've got to undo it all when I get there and take away the bubble wrap that I need again. So this should be interesting. Wish me luck. There's a sound of the other thing. My hands are shaking. I'm hungry and tired. It's getting dark. We've been walking for ages. When they said far side, like, you're right if I was holding small pieces. Works in. I could get